Welcome to partialarc.com. Don't do that.
Previously, on Friday Night Quests, our heroes have recruited help from the city of Mattet in order to defend against an invader called Aldo Bay. But if they truly plan to take the fight to him, they're going to need a ride.
Okay, so we're with the two of them?
Yeah.
Okay,
Sand pirates! I forgot.
Oh, I never forget about sand pirates.
Never forget. Okay, I look at them.
Me and Hillary go skipping down the sand pirates.
Like, not even you, not like Quatra and Althea.
Here's the
No.
Jeremy and Hillary.
Yes, we're in
Yes.
the city.
Althea would never get this excited about sand pirates. She, I'm sure she definitely is like, ooh, ruffian.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, ne'er-do-wells? Not sure.
Yeah.
And she goes, I don't know. I don't know about these sand pirates, but please pick the sand pirates.
Okay, so I look at the two of them.
Said Clarence and Bree.
Yes. Okay. Do not lie to me. This is very serious. Are you with Aldo?
And Clarence says, I would never betray my city. I will fight with you. I will fight against this traitor.
Bree?
I have no allegiance to him. I'm interested only in my mission.
Insight checks?
Inside checks, go run.
What is your mission?
Do you want me to roll one or one for each?
Roll one for each, please.
Okay. Okay, so the pink is for Clarence and the rainbow is for Bree.
She's talking about dice.
Okay. 1 second. Insight.
She's giving them gel pens.
You get this.
Wait, can I roll insight?
You may, yeah.
Okay.
I
Okay.
thought you guys been skipping down the street.
Okay, 5 for Clarence, 14 for Bree. Not super happy with either of those.
Oh, I guess we're all okay. I'll roll.
Clearance for me is 10, and it's 23 for Bree.
Okay.
Ooh.
I take people at face value.
17 for Clarence, 14 for Bree.
Okay, that's a good kind of mix.
Yeah.
They seem on the level.
Great. Sand pirates.
So we're going to go to Sand Pirates now, and just so you know, if you do betray us, we will kill you, and vice versa.
Wait,
I think would
Whoa.
be
if we're
fair.
that worried about being betrayed, why are we going to find sand pirates we don't know exist?
Well, we can't go on the fire giants because they are for freedom.
Oh, that's right. They're slaves. I forgot. Yeah. Okay.
We
I
have-
guess
Okay.
sand pirates.
Just-
But
Pirates.
yes, as I was saying, if we betray you, you can kill us, and if you betray us, we can kill you. That is fair, yes?
You know, I'm surprised to hear those words out of your mouth, but kind of.
We've been doing a lot of fighting lately. It seems like that's what's done in this world, so we will stick with that.
We'd probably take them into custody because Bjorn told us to come back with Aldo alive if we can, so I don't think we would do that with these people.
We probably shouldn't kill them.
This
if we
should be the
find them.
first thing.
How do we decide who gets killed and who doesn't? I feel like we have not, we just been killing
You
people.
know, I think we should just, table that conversation until we kind of...
I have asked this before. We keep tabling this conversation.
Sure, let's have it real quick. The people that we have attacked up to this point have been people who've been attacking us, right? Like the Ice Knight tried to kill us, so we
Yes.
killed it back. The people that attacked us at the party tried to kill us, so we killed them back. This is a little different because we are now going on, and this is important to talk about, I think, right now, because we are going on a mission. We are actively trying to attack these people before they kill all these other people, because they're going to do something bad.
But they will probably kill us because we are attacking them first.
They would.
Correct.
They would
Look-
kill us before we
Look,
attacked
and this
them.
is, by the way, this is no offense meant to you, Bree and Clarence. We're just trying to plan out where our, what's our opinions about killing people.
And Bree says, of course, an
Yeah.
enemy is an enemy.
Yes.
And Clarence says, You must compose yourselves with honor.
Yes.
Nothing else in this world matters.
Our group
Correct.
has dealt with trust issues, so it's sensitive.
We
We're
kind of
working
need to
through it.
do some therapy sessions.
Yeah, it's sensitive.
So we need to talk about our feelings. I feel like this is a different situation because we've been specifically asked if we can not to kill somebody else. So I feel like that should color our opinions about whether or not who we should kill if we get betrayed.
Okay, I guess I'm just confused because I got the party at Mr. Moon's. I went in there and it was a party, and they came in to party as well. And then he told me to come in and kill them.
We partied.
Because they turned on us while you weren't there. And
Yeah, it wasn't an actual party.
Yeah.
It was.
And also no
it
one
was
told
intended
us.
to be a party, and then it turned into a betrayal.
Yeah, and then no one specifically had said, please don't kill these people.
So just because I said in a badass voice, ready to party before I punched them, doesn't mean that was a party.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I think I would just continue with, if you told me to kill someone, I think I will.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay, but if you feel also uncomfortable about it, you don't have to
we
do
wouldn't.
it.
We would never force you to do it, but we may ask you, and you can decide whether or not you want to.
This is just one of those things I've learned that's what we do in the world. We talk to people, we learn about things, and then we kill people.
Also, Ivy, if you're about to do something badass, you can also say, let's party.
Yes.
Noted.
Cool. Clarence,
Is this like a T1? Is this like a Terminator type of deal? Like, hasta la vista, baby. You could also say hasta la vista, baby, if you're going to do something cool.
Yeah, you could say like, I brought the sauce or
Yeah.
something.
So how would I...
The sauce.
So,
Brought the sauce.
so there are two kinds of parties. There are the parties where we go in and we...
Mingle.
I think it's a party,
Uh-huh.
and then we get attacked and we kill people.
It's a death
And then-
party now.
And then there's parties and we go in and we attack the host and insult them and tell them
That's
that
not...
like, their
No,
way
so
of life.
Neither of those actually have parties.
all this falls into the bucket of irony.
Yes.
Sometimes in the world, when you're talking to people, they will use ironic terminology to cover up sadness or pain or shock or fear because it's easier to do that than deal with the fact that you might die. So Quatra, when he said let's party, he's making an ironic statement about the fact that this is definitely not a fun thing
Not a
like a
party.
party, but he's covering up his fear or shock or whatever with a humorous anecdote on how ironic that this is not a party, and I just said let's party.
Quatra, everything dies and it's okay.
Thank you. Actually, I said let's party because I was like, this is going to be fun for me, and it's funny because it won't be fun for you.
That's still kind of irony,
so that's,
though.
so that's irony to cover
Irony.
up that person's fear as he is about to
Yes.
just
Yes.
destroy them.
Yes.
Irony. Think about it a little bit more because we sometimes make
Yeah.
ironic
I
statements.
think the thing is that anytime we've ever really walked into a place that's supposed to be a party, it's turned out not to be a party. So I don't think you've actually experienced a real party
We went to that one
outside
dinner.
of the.
Yeah,
I
that
was
was
just
a
about
kind
to
of
say,
party.
outside of that one dinner,
That was a party?
that was a party.
That
but
was quite boring.
Some can be. A lot of
some
parties can be very boring.
Yeah, that wasn't really a good party. A lot of people were just sort of upset.
I more enjoyed the party where we were fighting people, and
That
those are fun parties.
yeah, we'll take you to a real party sometime. How about that?
It's also interesting that you enjoyed that a lot, so that's good.
We'll grab some gnomish shrooms, and then we'll go to a
Yeah,
real party.
maybe there'll be a gnome underground party.
But no fighting there.
No fighting.
Literally
No fighting.
just dancing
Parties
and
shouldn't
having a
have
good
fighting.
time.
Okay.
Okay. Sweet. Is that clear things up for everyone? Bree, Clarence, do you understand what a party is?
I'm going to meet you all at the docks. I'm going to grab us desert gear because we're going to be in the desert.
Still suits. This is Dune now.
No, I was just going
boy.
to get wide-brimmed hats.
Oh.
Ooh.
I don't want a wide brimmed hat. I'm good.
Okay, well, I'm getting one.
I'd like a hat.
Okay, I'll get you a hat.
I'll take
Can
a
I
hat as
come
well.
with you? Can we get a hat together?
I do this privately.
Why?
I shop for hats quietly
What are
and
you-
alone.
Why? What are
It's
you hiding
it's a
while
very
you're hat
personal
shopping?
hat shopping.
I like to rub the hats and touch the hats.
Oh, this brim is so wide.
Ivy definitely deflates a little bit.
Sometimes
I don't.
Daddy likes to have his alone
Look,
time.
I think we're all struggling with some trust issues right now, so I
This
think it
isn't
would
about
be
trust.
good. What are you doing while you're head shopping?
But that's what I mean. It's fine for you to go do something by yourself. There should be no secrets. You can just go do something by yourself. No mystery be solved.
Fine, you guys can watch me buy a hat.
I don't want to watch you
I'm
buy
not
a
gonna
hat.
be there.
Ivy wants to watch you buy a hat.
Fine, you can watch me.
Okay.
Let's go.
I'm so
We're gonna go barter
excited.
with the pirates while you do.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
Yes,
down and talk to
go
the
barter,
pirates.
Yeah.
barter with the pirates.
Okay.
And
I
will-
wouldn't have been much help.
And then I will go watch Quatra buy a hat.
Okay.
Where should we go?
Oh,
Shit.
shit.
You scared me.
You can.
You should come.
Clarence is like right, like
How
behind,
about we
standing
split
right
this?
behind
How
Quatra.
about-
Batman is
Batman
Clarence. It's made your voice maybe
Don't
think
give
of
away my secret identity.
Yes. Is this another secret person? We got the Platinum Panther and now Batman in the city.
I'm Batman.
What were you asking?
Hello, you can call me Clarence.
I think that Bree should go with Ivy and Quatra,
Yes, we'll
and
get her a
Clarence
hat.
can come with me and Phineas.
I like how your individual hat trip turned into a larger party than the pirate one.
So you guys break apart. Bree goes with
Yes.
the hat buying.
Yes.
Clarence and Bree.
No,
No,
Clarence is coming
Clarence
with.
going with
Hat
us.
buying strike team.
Oh, never mind.
Because I feel like we should each get an extra person.
Yeah, I want the weird, overly passionate boy to follow us.
I love this boy, you guys.
Wait, should the weirdly passionate boy go with them then?
No, I like the
Okay.
weirdly overly
okay.
passionate
So-
boy.
I thought you were being
So yes,
sarcastic.
yes to hat.
Huh?
Yes
Oh
to
yeah,
hat.
definitely a hat.
Clarence,
Okay.
yes to
Do you
hat.
have hold on a second?
Hat,
Do you have
hat?
enough gold to buy supplies?
Yes, I've got 80 gold.
You have 80 gold?
Yes.
Oh, is that from the gold that I gave you last
no,
night?
Yeah, well, no. I've just
I don't think I gave you
a
any of
lot
that
of
gold.
gold.
I don't have
I'm a
any money.
monk.
He plays the game of coins. He
I play
wins
the game
every
of
time.
coins. I win every time.
It's amazing if you establish like a gambling racket that you
Except
don't know that
for-
you've established.
Except for Ivy when she
Yes, I've
did
lost to
3
her.
trebuchets.
And she plays with fish hooks though, so not really much to lose.
Exactly.
I can't win.
All right, so we head down to the wharf.
Well,
If there would be a wharf where the dock is.
there's a dock. It's not far from where the fire giants are.
Oh,
from
okay.
from their
Okay.
stables.
We go down there.
You have to go down onto the slab, essentially, which is the rock. that
Oh,
the
yeah.
city's
and
built
like
onto.
I'm looking for people who are swinging around on ropes, who have short
Large-
shorts,
Large pirate sails.
floofy
Cargo
white
shorts.
floofy shirts, and eye patches.
I'm looking
Well-
for people that sort of look like me, but a little more roughed up.
Well, actually, what you'll have to do is make investigation checks because they wouldn't be
Oh, that's
hanging
right.
out on the docks. They would be out and among
Oh.
the
I always
common
thought there'd be a
core.
musical
They'd be
number.
in-
We're here, the sand pirates swinging around the.
No, they're sitting around like all like challenging others, like drinking games with knives in a tavern, and they're like, "Arr, join me, crew."
Man, I hope so.
Investigation.
I love me sand. I'm married to the sand sea.
17.
Okay.
It's an 8.
All right.
Good
you,
investigation.
Great.
you ask around and you find that there is currently a ship docked with Mattet and their captain, Garny Greenhook.
Garny Greenhook?
Garny.
Does he actually have a green hook?
He has a hook
Okay. Where?
on his where
dick.
where a hand should be.
I was wondering that.
Where your dick used to be.
It's a fish hook. The dangles.
That's horrible.
You've just been hooked by Garny Greenhook.
Oh God.
You head into a small tavern, a tavern just called the Belt Notch, and it's just like
Belt
this
Notch,
seedy,
wow.
weird place. And as you walk in, there's just this chorus of people just singing a drinking song, and they're just getting to the end of it, and they're like, "Hey!" And it's like noon, and you see in amongst all of them the man that you were told about, a gnome dune rider. He has a green coat and a hook for a hand, and he's like, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Another round.
I turn to Phineas and I go, "That's all you, man."
What? Oh, okay. It's because is he small? Because he's a gnome and I'm a halfling?
Oh,
is that
he
why?
is a gnome. No, that has literally. I literally forgot he was a gnome. It just he.
She doesn't see race.
I don't see him.
We don't see any of this. It's all in our minds.
Yeah, we see it in
Podcast.
our minds.
I don't imagine race.
It's actually a visual medium. So I say that because I feel like he's super drunk, and I just don't tolerate super drunk people.
Except yourself.
Except for yourself?
No, I was getting to that. You beat me to the punchline.
All right. I'm not even there. I said
I know.
that as Batman.
I know. Quatra like zones out for a second and says, "Except for yourself," and then comes back.
And I'm
Yeah.
like, I was getting to it. And like, yeah, I don't. Yeah, I just feel like I'm gonna get mad at him. So you handle this.
Fair enough.
Would you like me to come with you?
Yes.
Clarence.
We're all gonna go together.
Sure. Clarence, buddy.
No. Why don't I take Clarence to the bar, and we can watch?
Sure. Clarence, don't drink anything. I keep that good boy nature about you.
Clarence, good boy.
I need to stay focused on the world around me.
Agreed, definitely do.
Great. Stay focused on me, and we're gonna go get a drink at the bar. But you're gonna have water.
Apple juice.
You're gonna have apple juice.
Althea, don't make out with Clarence. All right.
I'm not making out with Clarence.
I'll have an apple cider.
Okay, he's way too dumb to be with me. We're
He's a
gonna
good
go
boy.
to the bar. He's too good.
So, I swing up near the booth and get like a lay of the land of the room. I'm, as an entertainer, skilled at kind of reading the room and kind of feeling like what's the melody, what's the tune that's gonna really like resonate with these people.
You're gonna try and sing your way into them doing this?
Hell yeah, baby!
Oh God.
He's a bard.
I'm a bard and these are pirates. Like,
You know? Okay.
Of course.
Point.
I'd rather
So-
sleep with a fisherman's fish than sleep with a fisherman's wife.
You guys, there are so many fair songs about pirates. There's Bang Away Lulu. There's Nellie the Mermaid.
Do you want to cameo as a pirate that just start singing one of these things?
I think
the
everyone
mermaid
here
by
should have to
undersea
be a person in the room that cameos as a random pirate.
All right.
Yes.
So I'm gonna do Mike a
You're gonna do me? What?
yeah.
Oh.
Get ready,
gonna do
baby.
Mike?
Oh my God.
Moist.
Moist.
Oh god, there's a chant now too.
You gotta do it if people start chanting. So do I need to make a check to get a lay of the room? But like, I've been a bard
gonna
long
lay
enough,
the
I feel like I
room?
just know. Yeah, I'm gonna lay
Wow.
Real roll persuasion
them.
on
With
Mike.
my sensual tones, I will.
No,
I fucked my way into it. I'll fuck my way
Fuck
out.
my way into this room. Here we go.
Here's what I'm gonna ask: persuasion check with advantage to determine how this is gonna go, and then we'll make up the
Okay.
song accordingly.
Okay, well, that's very high for the first roll, and even higher. Okay, well, what does a 26 do for me for persuasion?
It gives you a musical sequence, Jay.
Sick. All right. Do I need to roll performance?
That was your performance.
That was my performance?
Yeah.
Okay, well then, cool.
We're basically figuring out how this is gonna go.
Okay. So strum like do-do-dun-dun-dun, like, and get, one of those like slow rolls down to get like the room's attention. Gather round and let me tell you of the great ship Circumference. You've heard the tale of this great pirate named, and I point to a guy in the back, Old Beef! And his search for the amazing, the dastardly, the evil.
Pirate!
He sailed around the world on Circumference, dun, 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 and then he traveled to, and then passes to someone. Old Beef's mom's house, and he found a stew that he took with him, a stew that carried him on the winds to the next city known as Nimbottom. But finally, when he arrived at the lair of the dasty dragon, the dragon who for some reason loved potted plants, the dragon roared out its name. It was Zerzaxaries. Get that lady another drink. I'm a man. And Old Beef was faced with the danger of his life. What will he do to overcome that crazy named dragon? So he started to dance and sing and spin like a sand pirate and dance and sing and spin like a dance pirate and dance and sing and spin like a sand pirate.
Trajectory.
And he got the dragon drunk and stole the potted plant.
Yay! 3 cheers for that little man over there. Hip hip huzzah! Hip hip huzzah! Hip hip.
Can't you read the sign? It says no singing in the bar.
Oh, thank you so much. Just looking for fun, adventure, and hanging with a great crew like all of you. I'm gonna grab a drink up here. Anybody want a drink?
Yay!
So I take some of I take a couple, I assume like 3 gold pieces should cover like the whole random drunks that threw their hand up.
Yeah.
So buy a round of drinks and just have a little swig at the top. Trying to, I'm trying to bard trap this this gnome.
While we're at the bar, I go, how do you know that song?
What? Oh, that one, told by 3 old friends of mine. It was Hillary and Jeremy and Amanda, 3 people that
Those
I
are
know.
interesting names.
Very weird. Sounds fantastical to me.
Yeah, I know. They're just like they're trying too hard.
Yeah, what were their parents thinking? Oh, that's...
Yeah, what were they-
I'll be back at the hat shop.
Quatra, get out of here.
It was
Now, what musical number happens at your hat shop?
Oh, yeah, we'll have to do that.
my god. Yeah.
But what happened to the potted plant? Why did he need it?
Clarence, buddy,
It was a
please
mandrake.
keep drinking your apple juice. I almost said applesauce. This good little boy,
That's how weird.
a little
I'm
bowl of
feeding him with a
applesauce.
little
That's how
spoon.
good.
Oh, no.
That's how good of a boy he is he drinks applesauce.
They don't trust me with spoons.
That makes sense.
Clarence. No.
Garny Greenhook shuffles up next to you and pops down at the seat. Well, now I hear you got a little bit of a good rung to your bell, man.
Wait a second. Are you?
Australian?
You're from the plane of fire. Are you Garny Greenhook? The Garny Greenhook?
Garny Greenhook.
I don't like to toot my own flute.
Wow, I cannot believe you look larger than life.
Yeah, is he a human? Is he?
He's a gnome.
No,
Oh,
it was
he's
a
a
no.
gnome.
That was
That's
a bit
right.
of a.
Oh, larger than life.
I gotta tell you, I've been a big fan of all the tales that have been spun here around town.
Oh, please,
I'm actually
continue.
working on a song right now, but I mean, I'll be honest. When I work on a song, I like to build up my material a bit and get to know the person I'm singing about, right?
Right.
And I don't mean to be a little bit starstruck here and be a bit forward, but
Oh, please, stars are great.
look, me and my companions
I wave.
are looking to take a trip, and if you could help us, I think I could write you maybe one of the best songs I've ever written.
I hold up Clarence's hand and have him wave too because he's not getting it.
We're
Yes.
going into the desert.
Yes, we are, Clarence. Tossle.
I'm
So
bald.
Garny, what do you think? My friends, we can pull rope, we can lift, we can make use.
I wink at him.
And trust me, as you can see, imagine hearing your song sung in every town and every tavern in this town and any town I visit.
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
I like the pirate's like,
Ooh.
what's your credentials? I can lift, pull rope, and make use.
15.
Perfect. You're perfect.
Well, we got space on our boat. Yeah, I think I want this. I think I want a song. And you offered to do it for free, more or less, so I'm going to take
I
you
have.
up on that.
If you can, of course, if you can take us to where we need to go, you
Oh,
will
that's
get.
right, you got a destination. Yeah.
Yes.
Where you going?
We're going to the Umbra Tower, or nearby to
I'm sorry, what? You're going where?
to the Umbra Tower out in the desert.
Oh. Right, alright, sounds good.
Any issue with that, or
Yeah, is that
anything we should be worried
a
about?
problem?
I didn't realize what we were.
Well, I'm a
Wait a minute,
sightseer.
wait,
Like I
wait,
said,
wait.
I like to build my stories.
No, don't worry.
You didn't
And
realize we were what?
He says, oh, no, don't worry. He just winks at you. I don't need to know anything. Whatever you...
What do
don't-
we need to know?
Oh, real quick. And I touch a piece of copper wire in my pocket and send a message to Althea. Althea, I have a feeling that they are traveling troops out to the Umbra Tower, and he thinks we're with Aldo.
Oh, now I get it.
Just out of the blue, you go, oh.
Because I was like, I thought they were working for Aldo, and I'm not saying this to you, obviously I can't do it in message, but like I thought they were working for Aldo, and I was like, we can't go with them, they're working for Aldo. But you're like, he thinks we're working with Aldo. And I go,
man, messages are real convenient for
it's
secret
a good spell.
stuff. And it's a cantrip, so you can just blast that all day.
And I'm like, you know what? Really appreciate that, friend. Thanks.
All right. And maybe when we get back, you do me a favor or two down the road.
You mean the song that I'm writing for you?
Yeah,
I'm gonna sing in every tavern in the
song
world.
is the favor.
Right. Yeah, fair enough. I'll take payment that way.
Legendary,
Yeah. All right.
immortalized.
Maybe
song.
favor-wise, you just, when all this shakes down, if you guys cross paths with Boot Rot, just leave him be.
Boot
Boot
rot?
rot. Got it.
Just leave him alone,
Yes.
and he's not any part of.
Sounds like a disease.
He's not any. He's not any part of
Oh,
what?
I've got the boot rot.
That's the name of the mushrooms they've been smoking.
right. He's not any part of what? Sorry.
Anything that goes on in the city, you know,
Uh-huh.
just if you, I'm just saying, it's none of my business what happens here in Mattet. But he's my brother. Gotta make sure he's looked after. So if you or your friends run into him, just, he's not any part of it. Just leave him be.
He's not a part of it. Gotcha.
We will make sure he isn't.
Alrighty. Yeah, let's load up.
Okay. All right.
All right.
And he just climbs onto a stool. And he's like, well, actually, he
Oh,
says,
we have 3 more companions that are coming with us.
right on. And he climbs up on the stool and calls out, crew of the Green Dragon, we gotta take off. And some pirates start following. A lot of them seem to be gnomes.
He's got a green theme. Oh, it's a pirate ship of gnomes.
Oh my God, gnome pirates!
Adorable. Adorably dangerous.
Oh my God, yes, gnomes. No one would ever suspect. They're right
Oh,
under their
no.
noses.
No one would ever suspect.
No one would ever.
No one would ever smack.
Oh, that means this is going to be a ship that's like just filled with tiny barrels of things. Just
my
like
God.
little tiny barrels that are rolling around.
Here's a keg. Well, it's a cup. They come in pints.
Your sleeping quarters isn't here. This cupboard.
Welcome to Friday Night Quests. It's me, Mike Christensen, your host and also your dungeon master. Thank you so much for joining us this week. I'll be back with you in a moment with more episode. But first, couple announcements. Thank you so much to our Patreon backers. First of all, you are the reason we are still able to do the show. It really means so much to us. We don't talk about this as often anymore, but honestly, this is a challenging show to do without being able to get some support, and the fact that we have people like you out there, reaching out as much as you're able to, it really means so much to us. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to our most recent patron, DM's Guide to the Universe. Thank you so much. If you are not a patron, you can become one by joining at patreon.com/Friday Night Quests. If you back at $2 a month, you gain access to Bardic Inspiration. That is how you get your name read aloud on the show, like the person I just read the name of. That's DM's Guide to the Universe, as well as other people who I've read the names for before. If you are able to back at more than that, at $5 a month, you gain access to Detect Magic. And that's where you start getting bonus audio. Now, we just did a pretty big drop of bonus audio. We just released the most recent installment, episode 5 of 6, of our Bahamutmis themed adventure. That's our winter holiday set in caveman times. That was the 5th episode. It's a lot of fun. I think that one is really a hoot, and I love where this adventure ends. But right before that, at the end of July, we released another episode, the first part of our 4-part original test game, or one of our very first test games. This was back before we knew who the Velvet League were, when we were just playing, trying to figure out if we could record this many people on microphones at the same time. Jay Jones is the dungeon master for that game, and it is a very fun adventure, very much a return to what the first season was, more episodic and low level. I mean, certainly that was we were level 1 characters in that, all from the starter set adventure, which I think when we recorded that was all we had. That was all that had been released of 5th edition at that point. So that's a really fun adventure. You can hear that if you back at $5 a month or more on patreon.com. And if you back even more at $10 a month, you gain access to Suggestion. That's where we read something you wrote aloud on the show as spoken by one of our characters. And you're going to start to hear a lot of that in the next couple episodes, as we have a few more that are passing through the windpipes of our players. So if you want to support us financially, you are welcome to do so. You can also join our Discord through the Patreon. That's exclusive to Patreon backers, but also the full cast is on there. So come and hang out. We also do acknowledge not everyone can donate financially. We understand, and if you're able to support the show but not able to donate, all we ask is that you just share the show with a friend. If you were able to do that by leaving us a rating and review on iTunes, that would be awesome. But if you can also share it on social media, that's a big help. If you use the hashtag Friday Night Quests and tag us on social media, we are at Partial Arc, Arc with a C. That would be a great way to help spread the word about the show. The more people that we know listen, and the more people who can engage with us, the stronger this show becomes, and the stronger our audience becomes, and the more we can kind of take our cues from each other, which we're really excited to do. But that is all I have for you at the moment. Next episode premieres on August 19th. In the meantime, kick some ass, take some names. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Star wipe over to the other party. As you guys are walking through the common quarter, you actually pass by, you recognize Garmatar the Tooth Wizard has his kiosk, and he's running a performance. Actually, he's got a puppet show going on. Quatra, you see that there's a puppet show. Ivy, you see that there are some
Horrifying little people.
some weird fuzzy creatures. One of them sort of like an alligator, one of them sort of like a monkey, sort of, and they're talking. They're clearly made of clothes, or whatever clothes they're made of.
I don't recognize these animals.
I walk through. I push through the children.
Yeah, there's children there.
Yeah,
You push them over.
I push through.
Get out of here.
I gently I'm like, hello, little one, and I hold out my hand for it to like acknowledge me.
And as you're peering across, like
Yeah.
into this booth, you actually look down and you see that they sort of end at the waist, and they go to Garmatar's arms, and he's looking up at you. Can I help you? This is rather...
What are you doing to these creatures?
Well, I have to go. We have a little performance over. Yay! And he has the puppets close a curtain,
Wait.
and the kids start to boo.
I crawl through the curtain. I open it and I crawl.
Oh my god.
I'll grab Ivy by the back and try to pull her out of the puppet show.
I need to see this.
And you see that, like, Garmatar is now, like, backing up into his cart, and he's just like, what are you doing?
What are these things? These are odd animals. It looks like they're...
Well, this is an alligator, and this one is a monkey. And
No, that is not an alligator. That is not a monkey. I've seen them, but that is neither of those things.
They're not real.
What are they?
He pulls the monkey off of his hand and reveals his hand. You put your fingers in the arms?
May I try?
Yes. And he hands it off to you.
I put my hand in. What does it feel like? Does it feel like corpse? Do I feel blood?
Doesn't feel at all like corpse or blood.
These are not animals.
That's going to be my qualifying question for everything I pick up, by the way.
Is it a corpse? Is it bloody?
This satchel of coins, does it feel like corpse and blood?
Corpse and blood.
This is cloth and material.
Yes, and the children know that as well. It's not an...
This is for entertaining.
Yes.
Were you making them talk?
Yes, I was doing the funny voice.
The funny voice.
Right. Now, I'm classically trained, but if you want to learn a little more, I could, for a little fee, I could perhaps give you a little bit of a little more.
I am incredibly interested, but I don't have money right now.
Ivy, we are getting hats, so
This is very important. One moment. How much money do you need?
3 gold. And I'll teach you how to do some voices.
Quatra, I need 3 of the gold.
Okay.
I go back and I get gold from Quatra. And I run back and I hold it in both my hands out. Teach me how to make the voices.
All right. And we'll star wipe away as he teaches you.
Man, I loved in Elder Scrolls, you could be like the master wizard of a temple, you
Yeah.
could be the master of the thieves, and then I never did the mission where you could be the master puppeteer of a town.
It's too bad. That was a strong quest line.
I know. Really was like the
All right.
best one in Elder Scrolls.
Well, I wait outside of the curtain and you start hearing voices happening, and I go, all right, Bree, let's go get hats.
Your friend seems very strange.
We'll meet you at the docks.
Yeah.
All right,
okay.
so we can make this quick. I'll just say, give me your widest, brimmiest hat that you've got.
You need 3 of those widest brimmy hats.
I want the widest of the brims.
They will appoint you with the hats.
Fantastic. How many gold do you think
I think one
One
for
will
all
suffice.
the hats
right.
that you got.
Is there any other desert survival gear, like clothing-wise, we would probably need?
Yeah, Bree will suggest you definitely need something for when it gets cold.
Okay.
Some cloaks.
Okay. I'll grab cloaks, too, so probably another gold for cloaks. Okay.
For 6 people.
Okay.
Canteens of water,
Okay.
which we'll just roll into this as well.
And a still suit?
And a still suit. Can you invent one?
Yeah. I'll work on it.
Who's the artificer here?
Sunscreen, very important.
Okay, so I show up at the docks with Bree holding hats, and I've got a really wide-brimmed straw hat on.
I like how your
bunch of
arms.
cloaks.
It's really wide.
You gestured with your arms out past your elbows,
Yeah.
essentially.
Yeah, it's super wide-brimmed.
And when you look down the dock, you can see both Althea and I are on a boat.
We're on a boat.
with
Well,
Clarence.
It's like a catamaran.
Oh,
Essentially.
okay.
Okay.
And I'm swinging on one of the ropes for fun.
Ace.
Bree, bring them the equipment. I'll wait here for Ivy.
Sounds good.
You see me running down the lane with like my arms full of these colorful bundles of fabric. Just running with a big smile on my
Oh my
face.
God.
You got the hat?
Oh,
He's wearing the hat.
I'm wearing it.
You're swinging when you're. Are you wearing the hat?
No, I meant, do you have my hat?
Bree's got your hat.
Thank you.
Do we really need those for the desert, Ivy?
Oh, this
Is
is.
that going to help us?
I have a project I am working on.
Is that going to help us survive the desert?
I learned about puppets. Puppets.
Porpoise.
Oh my God, porpoise. Okay, so I'm
right, well-
going through the cloaks and I'm like trying to find one that will be appropriate for the sand. I mean, I'm already wearing a cloak, so I
Yeah,
guess
you should be fine.
I'm
with
fine.
yours,
But I
yeah.
try to get some like other cloth and stuff because you're gonna need to wrap it around our faces in order to.
Yeah, you've got scarves and you've
Yeah.
got something to like. As well, the other thing you need to worry about actually is snow blindness because there's the snow out there on the desert as well. So you need to have something.
Oh, I've
to,
been
like,
wearing mirror shades this whole game.
perfect.
Great.
That makes a lot of sense.
So every time you take them off, loud music
Just like in
blasts from my guitar.
Neuromancer.
Yeah.
Cool.
So like as like I like put on like scarves and like the like the glasses that we have to protect, they turn golden, right?
Yeah, they do.
Great.
Nice.
Wait, if we take them off, do they stay golden?
I take them off.
Yeah.
Do they say golden?
Oh, you can gold all our clothing?
Yeah, touch it. And so I put out
There
my glasses.
is a retail opportunity
I
here.
take my glasses and I put them on. I take Althea's glasses and I put them on and take them off and hand them back to her.
Can you turn my bow gold?
I don't know.
I give her my bow.
Okay, and then I kind of like
Wasn't that a family heirloom?
I kind of like wear the bow like how she's been wearing it. Does it turn gold?
You're watching for a couple minutes. Doesn't seem to be any change.
Oh, okay.
And then you see this sort of creeping across. Like, yeah, it changes. It becomes golden.
It's
I mean,
not
it's-
actual gold. It's
not
just
actual
gold.
gold.
Then.
No, I hand it back. And like when I'm handing things back to her, do they change back?
No. You're essentially casting prestidigitation on these items, and they are staying this way. They've
Oh,
changed
I could have
colors.
done this.
But
Yeah,
they're staying that way permanently.
Yeah.
That's absolutely wild.
I this is a very like important moment. This bow means a lot to Althea, so like having it change is a very, I think, good thing for her.
Is this okay?
This is perfect. And I put it on my back.
I go in for a hug.
Wait, she'll turn
I lean
gold.
out. I will turn gold.
So close, so
Minus
close,
10.
Ivy.
I lean out. I'm like,
I thought she wasn't mad at me anymore, but I think she's still mad.
she just doesn't like hugs.
Does Althea say that?
No. I help Clarence with his gear. And Bree with hers.
I know how to dress myself.
Of course, it's really hard because like Althea's still like she's tall, but like not that tall.
Clarence, why are there all these bat supplies in your bag?
I don't know anything about them. Don't look at them.
They're for the pirates.
All right, so I put my giant wide-brimmed hat. Oh, this fits pretty comfortably. Thanks, Quatra.
You're welcome.
Do I have one too? Yeah?
Yeah, but I got you more of a baseball cap.
Oh. I wanted a big old wide brim
Well,
one.
you should have come with me.
I was busy.
And for you, Althea, I got you nothing because you requested nothing.
I appreciate that. I appreciate you acknowledging my request.
And I got Clarence a backwards hat. You're not allowed to wear it normal.
It's a circle brimmed hat.
No, it's a baseball hat.
Okay.
And he has to wear it backwards.
Okay. How do you feel about that, Clarence?
There's
Listen,
something
I'll
about an overtly passionate, serious guy with a backwards baseball hat. Just not match.
I don't know if this keeps the sun off my eyes, but it keeps it off the back of my neck. It's still useful.
Okay.
Good
Great.
boy.
And Bree has a tri-corner hat.
That's perfect.
Sick.
Clarence is super dense. Great.
know what you're talking about.
I think we're ready to go.
Yeah, let's ship off.
I mean, we have hats.
We
We've got everything we need with hats.
anchors away.
Okay, at this moment, I realize everyone's a gnome. All the crew are
Oh
a gnome.
no.
And I'm, oh my goodness, Auntie!
No, I don't think Auntie.
Auntie!
Oh god.
And I go to the nearest gnome.
Mm-hmm.
Hello,
Hello.
my name.
What? Whoa.
Not my,
said hello.
not my name. I've been referred to as child by Auntie. Have you seen Auntie?
I know my auntie.
That is no. Have you seen Auntie?
I don't know anyone. Is this a name?
It isn't. It's Auntie. Have you seen?
I don't know what
Auntie?
you're talking about,
She's-
love. You gotta
she's-
get
she's
ready
the
for
same
stepping off.
height- I go to another gnome. Hello. Yes, I'm referred to as child by Auntie. Have you seen Auntie? And like I go to like as they push me away.
My
I go
name
to,
is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father.
I go to every.
Are you my mother?
Do any of them respond in any kind of way? I like literally. I go like to the everyone.
No one knows what you're talking about.
The
no
captain?
one knows auntie. Garney says, I'm afraid I don't know what you're talking about, love. No, sorry.
This is so important.
Well, I mean, let me see if I can understand. You're looking for a gnome, right?
Yeah,
I mean, best bet, probably they're in Flowstone.
Flowstone.
That's
Is that
the
that is-
city
That is
underneath.
the underneath. And like I've been saying, like I've been speaking all of them in Gnomish, just so you guys know.
Oh, okay.
Like all of them.
That's what it sounds like.
Okay, if you hear of anyone referred to as Auntie,
Why don't we do this? What do they look like? Because if
Okay.
I know what they look like, it'll be a lot easier for me to, to find them.
yes.
Because for some reason, I feel like they're not going to know what I'm talking about if I ask for auntie.
Excellent, excellent. She is a gnome. And then I kind of like druid craft like a mound of dirt.
Uh-huh.
And then I druid craft, she's got big frizzy hair and she's got very large eyes. And she kind of like has like very big flowy hippie clothes. And like, so that's just what she looks like. She's got like huge kind of like a beaded necklace. This is what she looks like.
Oh, yeah.
You've seen her.
Yeah, we carried her to the other side of the desert.
So she's not in the town anymore.
No, I don't think she actually ever went through Mattet.
When was this?
Oh, what about a couple weeks ago?
A couple weeks ago. Okay. How
Yeah,
was she?
She was going east.
How was she?
Kept to herself. Yeah, pretty distant.
What did she refer to herself as?
Honestly, she didn't really give us a name and didn't seem like the type who wanted details. And we asked, well, what do we call you? And she never seemed to hear the question. I figured that she was laying low, so I didn't ask again.
Okay. This is very, very helpful. I appreciate it very much.
Yeah, if you want, when this is all done, I can bring you around where we left her off.
Yes, please.
All right.
And I run off and I go back to the group. You guys,
Yeah?
he has seen Auntie.
Wait, what?
No,
Yes.
that's not true.
They took her across the desert.
Really?
Yes.
You're certain?
100%.
100%.
100.
This guy's 100%. He's not drunk.
And And like I still have like the thing I druid crafted, and I showed them this.
Oh, that's what she
creation.
looks like.
This is what she looks like. I showed, and he recognized.
Why did it take you so long to figure this out?
I don't know. I just had this voice in my head that told me I should make this.
So okay, well we've got to deal with this one thing right now, but I think we can go check afterwards.
Really, Phineus?
Yeah, of course.
I get on like I literally embrace you so tight.
Oh, okay, all right.
Phineus.
Yeah.
This is. Thank you, and like I start to cry. Thank you so much.
Oh,
I've been looking for her
don't
for
worry
so
about it. It's
long.
Oh my god, I start prestidigitating the tears away.
it's totally fine. It's totally fine.
I didn't think I would find her. There's so many people in this world.
We've got time.
And like I'm like sobbing like into Phineas's shoulder.
Oh wow. Okay. All right. Well, you just get it all out then.
I can't believe this, Phineas.
Shit, but you're so much taller than he is.
Yeah. So I'm just like I can't get away. I'm like, well, she's gonna cry on me for about a few minutes.
Like I
But real quick, I have to tell you something important. This is great. This is really good. But there's something we need to keep in mind, and I try to pull all four of them in. All four of us total.
The full
Bree
element.
and Clarence
The
as
full
well.
element together.
all the moist boys,
Moist
full
boys.
on.
Moist boys.
Moist boys.
Moist Boys is one.
Do you want-
Moist boys on 3.
Do you want Bree and Clarence?
Moist
in this?
boys.
Do you want Bree and Clarence in this as well, or
They're not the moist boys.
I think we...
Only the boys.
Let's talk to them separately. I just
Okay.
want to
Two huddles.
Just
This
two
is
huddles.
the inner huddle.
Inner huddle and outer huddle.
Inner huddle.
This is the full element huddle. And listen, Althea and I figured out that this ship has been transporting what we believe probably some Bay defectors to Aldo. We think. They made a couple comments as like, hey, when you do your thing, wink, wink, don't hurt my buddy, don't hurt my brother. So pretty confident that they know about the attack.
Yes.
And that they have been working with the Aldo's organization or group of mercenaries or whoever.
Correct.
So we need to take on that persona because I think that'll give us an opportunity to potentially get close to Aldo Bay. This is perfect because quite literally this captain might be able to speak for us since he's just assumed at this point.
I have good news. I've learned how to do voices.
Oh, okay.
You what?
I've learned how to do the voices.
Oh, no. Okay. Well,
That's how that... Okay.
that's a different... It's not exactly what we were referring to, but I think it's still great.
Quick question for you. Me and Ivy are elves, which I'm sure is going to not look so copacetic.
Oh, snap.
Don't worry.
God damn it.
I thought of that, and I whip out... I actually have a disguise kit.
Oh.
We're going to pin back your ears, not with, like, needles or things like that. I have ways with clay that I can mold it back to shape them for all of you. And I think we'll be able to sneak in here as long as they don't overly inspect your ears.
Hey, I've spoken with everyone on this ship and they all have seen me.
But you didn't tell them you were an elf.
I feel like it is obvious,
I mean,
is it not?
she's literally gold.
Everyone who's looked at me has known I don't know. Other than Quatra, and all the other elves I've seen, but they can tell, right? People can look at one and say,
Right.
people like us like, oh, that is a gnome. That is, people don't know what you are, so I think you're different. This is a halfling.
So let me do the talking with who's ever at the dock. Now, as long as we don't make some sort of extra connection that, like, these elves are coming to do that, I think we can maybe, as long as we skip over a few of the details, I think we can still make this work.
The captain didn't question or say anything.
He didn't.
So...
He might not know that it's about elves.
Just hurry up and
He might not know what elves are. I didn't know what elves are.
Just hurry up and change them,
So
Phineas.
come here. Let's go down below deck, and I'm just going to fix up your ears right now.
So I can kind of pass as a human?
Yeah, because
But I mean,
other than the ears,
elf facial structure is kind of
I'm gonna mess with it.
Most people think
Okay.
I'm a tiefling.
I
so
have shading that I
Yeah,
can mess
sure,
with for your
sure.
bone structure.
Yeah. And also, like, if I make myself up a little bit like a sand pirate, like with...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Wrap
Stuff
stuff out
underneath.
of your... If they'll cover on your hat. Your hat will cover it, and then you
I
wrap
can
stuff
wrap a
around your
scarf
face.
around my face.
Yeah. Same with...
And I'll have a mascara underneath. Or
Eye
eyeliner.
black.
Yeah, eye
Yeah.
black underneath, yeah.
I think that's good.
Okay,
Everyone.
pin the ears. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's gold.
You know what? We're just going to have to cover a lot of your body.
Yeah, and we're
Wait,
gonna have to
aren't-
potentially ride that out.
What about tieflings? Are they other colors? Because we are similar colors.
They are. Tieflings are other
not
colors.
the colors.
I
You are
am...
different
I'm like a
colors.
reddish orange.
Yeah,
so
we'll just say
maybe-
you're a tiefling.
Yeah, we'll say you're a tiefling.
Okay,
But no, but
Off of
she's
that,
golden.
what are tieflings?
Tieflings can be gold.
make history checks?
They can be all different colors.
No, I thought they were just red.
There's blue tieflings.
I
There's
thought they
green
were or
tieflings.
purple. Okay.
I once met a albino tiefling.
Oh, that's actually pretty good.
That's a natural one. I think tieflings are fucking
Yeah,
red.
you definitely believe it.
No, that's it. I've never seen a tiefling that looks any different.
I got a 14.
I got a 10.
I got a 9, but does it even matter?
None of you have heard of anyone being gold-skinned. Like, tieflings can be other colors. You've seen or heard of ones that are purple, maybe even blue, albino, certainly, and shades of red.
That's
Gold is not something you've heard of with tieflings.
Wait a second, I need to test something. I'm going to mix some paint around in my disguise kit, and if I paint like a light shade of red, does it turn gold when it's on her skin?
After a moment, it becomes gold.
Shit. Okay, new plan.
Even her clothes becomes gold when she wears
I can cast a spell. It lasts up to 10 minutes, and I can change how Ivy looks when we get there. Make her look non-gold. It's only 10 minutes, though. So, outside of that, once 10 minutes is up, she's gold again, and we're going to have to deal with the ramifications of that. So once we get there, I can do it, like when we're about a minute out, and then we're going to have 9 minutes to get through this dock situation and get somewhere safe so I can recast it.
Maybe. I
Okay.
can just have like my hood pulled very low and keep my head down like I'm like Althea, like I'm mad.
Yep.
And then I can pull my hands into my sleeves.
Yes.
But your cloak is going to be gold.
Use your frustration of not being able to find Auntie.
But I know where
To,
Auntie
like-
is. I'm not frustrated.
But
She's across the sand.
Okay, well, we don't know exactly where she is, though.
Yes, we do. We know she is across the sand.
No, we don't. We don't know where she is. You may never even find her.
Wait a
I'm going
second.
to find her because
Why didn't I think about this?
I'm going.
Just-
I'm going. I'm
No, you're wrong.
But I know where she is. I was told by someone.
We don't know that.
Yes, we do.
No, they could have been lying to you.
Why are you saying this? And like
Use
like,
that! Use that frustration!
I don't know why you're saying this to me. You've been so rude lately, Althea. I've
Yep.
been trying to
Yeah.
be very kind to
Uh-huh.
you, and I finally found out like maybe I can find her again. And you were trying to say that I cannot, and I don't know why you feel like you have to be so rude to me all of the time.
Great, use that.
I
Now you know what it's like to be me. Now use that to go walk around and trick people into thinking you're like me.
This is awful. I hate this very much.
Good, keep doing that.
Well-
Why are you doing this to me?
Because you said you
I
weren't
think
sure how
she's trying to
be
get you in
frustration.
the mindset
But
of...
I was just going to hide. I did not want to be upset and angry.
All right.
Well, here's I have a much more simpler solution. I have no idea why it took me this long to think of this. You're a druid. Turn into like a dog, our pet dog, and we'll just walk in. Who cares? You could be an eagle. You could be a golden eagle.
I can't.
name
I
him
can't-
Buffers.
I can't fly yet.
Okay, a dog. You'll be a gold dog, our friendly dog that follow us into camp.
Yeah, be a golden retriever.
Yeah.
I don't understand why you had to say all those terribly word. Althea, do you really think I'm not going to find Auntie?
No, I was lying to get you frustrated so that you could hunch over and be more like me for a moment to trick people into thinking you were like me.
But you were mad at Phineus for lying to us.
Yeah, that was real.
But that was like that. This was just to get you in the
But
spirit.
why can Phineus not lie?
That's a really good question. It seems like you
Phineas
emotionally
is
manipulated
lying.
her to be in a position that had benefited us.
Phineus is lying because he's trying to be deceiving.
But you were trying to be deceiving.
No.
You were trying to hurt my feelings and make me feel bad about the one thing I've been nervous about
No.
this whole time since I've met you.
I wasn't trying to make you feel bad.
I am
was trying
angry
to...
at you, and I cast bonfire and leave.
Oh my
Okay.
god! On the boat? We're on a boat!
And people come over and just start stamping it out.
We're also in the
Alright.
desert, so it's not like we'd sink.
Behind Phineus and Althea, you hear, "So what's the plan?"
Oh God.
Wow, Clarence, you're very quiet.
Yeah, I didn't. That startled me.
I'm very nervous about letting them in on this plan.
I really don't. I think.
But
we
I mean,
should
they
just,
know what we're trying to do anyway, so we're kind of rolling the
Where's
dice
Bree?
on this
Can't
one.
Bree sort of chat with him
Who
about
are we
it?
talking about?
Can you find Bree for us and
Of
come
course.
back? Thank you.
Bree.
So I think we have to bring them in because look, they know what we're coming here to do anyway. They could blow us up at any time.
All you need to do is follow our lead, and when we attack
Hold on, I'm
with
looking
us.
for Bree. Hold on.
Oh,
I'll be right back.
okay.
Bree.
We should bring him into this deception
Bree.
because if they're going to betray us, they're going to betray us anyway.
We don't really need to. We don't need to bring them
I
into
think-
anything other than that they're our backup.
Yeah.
But they should know the plan is that we are planning to infiltrate Aldo's
Right.
crew.
We do need to
We don't want
say
them
that.
running off the boat and stabbing the next
Yeah.
person
Right.
they
They
see.
can't leave Roy Jenkins this. I think we should tell them at least that the plan is to find Aldo and capture him and incapacitate him.
Agreed.
And we may have to kill him, but don't do that first.
Yep.
Do it if you have to.
I found Bree.
Great. Hi, Bree.
Hi. Yeah.
Let me just. Can I just like see you for a second?
Yeah, of course.
Cool. So I like pull her over to the side and I'm like, Bree.
Is this about Clarence?
You've worked with him for a while,
Mm-hmm.
haven't you? Is he a smart man? Is he tactful?
Those are two different questions, and no is the answer to both of them.
Oh, okay, great. So how do we tell him? And then like I explain the plan.
Mm-hmm.
How do we explain that to him?
While you're talking to Bree, you look in the background and you see that I have tied a scarf completely around his mouth. This is Clarence, our mute friend.
Clarence just holds up a thumbs up.
And you just see me give like the, thumb to, the A-OK symbol in the air.
I mean, that's better than what I was going to suggest.
Yeah, but it still doesn't mean he's not going to go and like charge into battle.
Oh, that part. Right.
Yeah.
I'll talk to him.
Okay, you sure you got this?
No, I'm not good with talking to him.
Okay.
What I would
maybe
suggest is...
Phineus should help you with that?
Yeah, I'll talk to Phineus.
Okay. All right. You take care of this.
Okay, Phineus, I'm not great with Clarence, but I would suggest kind of giving him, like, target priority.
Oh, yeah. I'm just going to give him just very simple instructions. He's a soldier, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I go
He can follow orders like you wouldn't believe.
I go up to Clarence, and basically I give him 3 different hand signals. I put up my open palm, that means stop. I put a finger pointing, that means move. And then I do the symbol across my neck, which means kill.
He nods.
Perfect. You didn't say anything.
What about
You're
fight,
right.
though? Like,
That's point to, like,
okay.
attack.
All right. Okay.
Point to attack, stop, and kill.
Okay.
Well, no. Point to something, kill. Point to something, move, stop.
Okay.
Got it.
Okay. All right. Okay.
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 And Garny pulls out a small whistle and blows it, and the people open up the sails, and you see a gnome wave a hand, and a small gust comes out of their hand and blows into the sail. And the catamaran begins to glide across the sea of sand as the green dragon brings you to the Umbra Tower. Thanks for listening to Friday Night Quests. Your heroes will return in 2 weeks. Ivy is played by Amanda Joy Condon. You can follow her on Twitter at Amanda Joy. That's spelled Joy. Althea is played by Hilary Levi. You can follow her on Twitter at Hilary Levi. Phineus is played by Jay Jones. You can follow him on Twitter at JAwesomeJones and on his other podcasts Roll the Seas and Wrath and Story. Quatra is played by Jeremy Fox. You can follow him on Twitter at JLeeFox. I'm Mike Christensen, and I'm on Twitter at SuperGeekMike. Our theme song was composed by Khyle Fryer. He writes fantastic tracks for your D&D games, among other things, so follow him on SoundCloud for more great musical content. This episode included music by Kevin MacLeod of Incompetech.com. You can find the track listing and credits in the show notes. This episode also included ambient sound from tabletopaudio.com. Are you interested in bonus episodes of Friday Night Quests, the kind you won't hear anywhere else? How about exclusive access to our Dungeon Master notes? You can find that and more by supporting our show at patreon.com/Friday Night Quests. We also have an online store. If you visit the merch link on our website, you can go to our Redbubble shop and get t-shirts, mugs, notebooks, phone cases, and so much more. If you like our show, we recommend you check out Wrath and Story, a hilarious RPG show set in the grimdark universe of Warhammer 40k. Jay Jones and Andrew Dickinger, along with their Servo Skull Daniel Fernandez, bounce from one crazy adventure to the next, hoping for fortune, glory, and decent dice rolls. If you have any questions about the show, you can email us at FridayNightQuests@gmail.com. You can also follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Tumblr, all at Partial Arc. Thanks for listening, and until next time, play fair and have fun. They will not wolf nicht was dies